Hey, I am back, and okay, I was just doing a quick sound test. Anyways, I am back once more to eat crayons and punch things in the fucking schnoz. So, we're gonna continue advancing the campaign, and continue to suffer.
Telemetry confirms Drifter fired off his NLS drive. He's long gone. That warship that fired on Tharsis has left orbit. Imperium command net just lit up with chatter that a weapons test has concluded. That was nightfall. Sorry, Hoss. Ida was at ground zero in the blast. She's okay. But better come on back.
Right.
I didn't understand what was happening at first. All those guardians and ghosts.
Dozens of casualties, every one of them irreplaceable. And Drifter has disappeared without a trace. That lowlife always cuts and runs. We can't rely on him.
It was all so normal. But then, that horrible light. How many guardians would those ghosts have found? How many people would they have saved? Bale was right there, and all I could do was hide.
For now, we should focus on stopping Bale. The city is his next target. The Vanguard will be focused on preparing for an extinction-level event. In the meantime, we have leads to follow. Guardian, we need you ready.
Drifter's running a Bale. Thinks his vision is saying Eris will die if he doesn't. As if we can't change that. I'm through trying to stop his foolishness. He can chase the 9 without me.
Okay, so I am gonna drop my I do not have anything better. Never mind. Oh no. Ah, shit. So, my net might just tank here. Because it is now attempting to contact the servers. If the stream goes offline, you'll know why. Seriously, this is some bullshit. And now we head back to the tower. To just go look. Right, those are funny but not good. Plus I need the materials I'll get from dismantling them.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
Let's see. Okay. Point. Lancer. Bayant. Arbor. Don't play any mode that really uses that. Hoarfrost it is. Let's see. Will it be in a modern archetype? Yes. I don't know why I did pick Brawler. Oh wait. Random roll. Right. And because I'm not using an armor focuser on this fucking thing. We want either Grenadier or Paragon, because those are just how I play. Tape on the Wombo, tape on that 5 cap. Wait for the lift. Like, sure, I could go down like a normal human being instead of along the lift. And by that I mean just kind of platfall my way down. But I don't wanna. And now it's time to hop on the derelict and start making plans to destroy the legally distinct Death Star. If I could get some tier 5 super or grenades for this slot, tier 5 Paragon or Grenadier for this slot, that would be fucking awesome. Especially if it's Ferropotent. Because built from scratch is actually really nice. It's something that someone who's general purpose like me can actually appreciate. Because as cool as these are, they don't work for me. That's nice, but somewhat unreliable. I mean, if you're a mag dumper like I am, it's reliable. But only if you're dumping your mags.
Guardian, you have one new call.
Guardian, I bring unsettling news. The Dredgen's weapon could only have come from beyond our dimensionality. To uncover truth, I contacted the emissary of the Nine.
Right on time. Hey there, Guardian. Miss Morn. Did you start?
Yes. I required audience with the Nine, and the emissary agreed to assist the investigation. Guardian,
God damn it.
You must know what we have gleaned.
So, either I just got kicked out, or I'm in a cutscene.
I suspected we needed 6. The last emissary to channel them was Zur, and, well, left him changed.
The emissary and I opened the connection. I invoke you, Six, to answer for transgression.
The Outer Nine are difficult to translate. They aren't like the Nine we can have a conversation with. Six is alien.
Abject disinterest. Invocations absent of purpose.
I inquired his involvement with dredging Vale.
Audience is not devoid of charge.
I could feel myself losing hold on reality. Six pushed me down.
Enough! Tell us of your intentions with dredging Vale.
I have a message for the weapon.
You, Guardian.
A weapon is requisite. In the distant future, we set about selection by right and by trial. A weapon was chosen, not by all, not by me. The Outer loose a more compliant tool. A weapon the Outer command, your dredging. Its knees bent and rings kissed. We gifted Vale the station core. With Three's death, protection negated. Prophecy is certainty. Our liberation demands causation. Volition does not exist. You will smear Vale into unrecognizable meat. For continued alignment, the Outer thank you, weapon.
We tried to hold them in place.
But his strength was too great. Six departed, but left us with what you must know. The Outer Nine have crafted your shadow.
Isn't that accommodating? Now, hopefully I don't get anteatered again. Because that would be some hot fucking bullshit. Let's see. Level 11 for tier 2. I'll reread that one sometime later. Because once I leave the loading screen, it'll boot me out of the menu. Once I land, I'll read it. I need to take a sip of my tea anyways.
Guardian, you've got an incoming call.
Hey, Hero. I can still fix this. No one else has to die.
Oh.
Bale does.
Oh, no. Why isn't Blue answering my calls? She won't talk to me.
You know what I told the Vanguard the moment you sauntered into town?
Get off my line.
I told them your ideas were dangerous. That you were going to take us back to the Dark Age. Now Bale, following in your footsteps, has butchered whole fire teams of Guardians and Ghosts.
I was put here to deal with him. It has to be me.
You don't reason with a light like that. You bury him, and you take the Ghost apart.
What else am I supposed to do? I did everything they told me. Everything! That nine in Bale's head told me either I lead the Imperium or Eris dies. How is that a choice?
Unprincipled coward. That vision is playing you right into their hands.
You won't tell me. Blue won't talk to me. What am I supposed to do?
You really don't know. You are the most authority-resistant, rule-breaking swindler in the city. What does that man do to a god?
Con him.
Okay, that difference in glint is going to get to me. Much better. I love that emote. Right, now. Forward to Book of the Forgotten. Soul is filled with monsters, more than I imagined could possibly exist in one system. So far, the list includes alien robots that bend time, blot out the sun, and drive people crazy, floating witches that birth squirming hordes of cannibals, all driven to murder by parasitic worms, armored walrus people who conquer planets and subjugate whole races, undead mobs of rotting alien corpses animated by dark ether, clans of interstellar insects trying to steal a small planetoid for its energy signature, and most recently, ominous triangular ships of unknown origin that send spooky telepathic messages. But in my opinion, the most bizarre monsters in all of Seoul are a gang of heavily armed zombies, made eternal by pint-sized cybernetic constructs, some of whom are lovers of folktales. Seoul may be a strange and crowded place, but the next time someone tells you of a bizarre new monster, like a shadowy clique of pumpkin-headed phantoms, think twice before you dismiss them. That monster may be your new neighbor. Happy Festival of the Lost. Glint, the smallest monster. And he's got a point saying that, especially. Because it is crazy. You've got a bunch of heavily armed zombies reanimated by a big machine in the sky, wielding guns and whatever that arbitrary powers that thing granted them. And I think
Splice of shake is worse grammar than fax milk. But sure knows its way around Imperium encryption. Okay, let's see. Oh, son of a... Nightfall Station doesn't just have a light-killing payload. Theoretically, it nullifies the darkness as well. That warship fired a prototype, but this finished version has remote attack capabilities. This thing could target a home from anywhere. According to this data, it's not finished. Yet. And no idea where they're building it. As for Drifter, I'm done with that guy. You all can field his calls.
Bootleg McGee. Oh. You lack clearance under claim. You will not enter. Motherfucker, I've killed gods. Fuck you mean I lack a claim? Oh god, we're going in for the Battle of Hoth, guys. $25 creds. And that sounds like a joke, because it kind of is. But this next section, the next mission is, well, Just wait till we get there to see it. Also, hopefully the exotic weapon, or the exotic armor is back up after reset, because I really want the Warlock one. Panda dim sum. I don't remember what dim sum is. I know it's a dish. But why would you make it out of panda? Like, if I can... Oh? Focuses on your exotic armor for a moment too long. I wonder if that line changes if you don't have a, an exotic on. Since this is the story version, I'm pretty sure it's going to have some fixed modifiers. If I weren't also using this opportunity to farm up Wardcliff, that'd be amazing.
Emissary, Commander Zavala has instructed me to seek your counsel. What connection is there between the Nine and the Worm Gods?
Guardian? I wish I was sending you to take Dredge and Bale apart piece by piece instead of locating an Imperium shuttle. He should feel every moment of pain he's caused. But our next steps cannot be taken recklessly. I'm legitimizing this operation so the Vanguard can engage. But I've learned the hard way. The cost of overreaction. Find his channel. I want to speak to him personally.
I wonder if you can just level up a different syndicate on each character. If that'd count. Okay, let's see. Yeah, those are both maxed. I was doing some farming off screen earlier, and I will be on screen in a moment. I'm just gonna grab the last soda in the case. Damn. Now I don't want to drink it. Whatever, I've got Pacific Punch right there.
At last, Commander. You know all new lights, do you not? Of the ones I slaughtered, who are you closest to?
There is nothing human of you left. Cease operations, or the Vanguard will annihilate the Imperium.
No.
Yeah, Zavala resorts to threats actually practically every time. And I mean, it's fair. Think about it like this. Even when the Guardians had the light ripped from them, they were still able to put up enough of a fight to get it back. Although part of that is because only a single one of them retained it, lore-wise. Damn. Alright, let's see. How do I get up there? I get on top of this wrap shot here. Yes. I'm not a hunter. I do not have high mobility for existence. Honestly, every time I read the I before Scion, my mind autofills it to Interceptor, and it fills me with that brief moment. Okay, you know what? The game just told them to all die soon, so... Bye-bye! I'm warm and fuzzy on the inside. They're warm and screaming on the outside. Aw, another one? You're so kind, game. Don't mind if I do. Incoming. Oh, it's a clear objective. I was not paying enough attention, and I will be first to admit that. Look at them. Chuck it in the middle. Watch the magic. That is as perfect as that could have gone, honestly. Oh, the game wants me to get some heavy kills. Oh, hi, big guy. Shit. He's gonna die here. If not, I'll make him dead. Greetings. Looks like you got a little tangled up there, buddy. You face the final round. Gotcha, bitch. Come on, pal. Get down here. Oh, he still had a pet on the board.
You know what it means to be chosen. You understand. Maybe you don't. Being a vessel means being in constant pain. The pain is proof I am needed. I'm proud of the fate that was chosen for me. But the cost... Weapon, what's been taken from you? You can't remember, can you? The light erases the good with the bad. You'll never know. The Nine take from me. The Traveler took from you. At least my partnership with Six is temporary. Perhaps yours is too.
I do kind of wish those would spawn spec ammo bricks in them once in a while, not gonna lie. Also, let's check the activity modifiers. Energy drain, stasis. You know, I'm gonna drop the strand melee. Because while it's fun as hell, and the multi-charge really goes a mile for me, I kind of want to play around with one of my others. Okay, a little more creds. Place the drill beacon. That's a new one. Just gonna grab that starwort there. And hopefully I don't regret, Okay. So one of these guys is gonna be carrying. Yeah, I'm trying to get in close enough to charge the fucking thing. Okay, load the valuables. I do not see if there's a second cargo load. Oh, someone get that. Wait. Okay, where's drop-off point number 2? Bye-bye. Oops.
Guardian, that cargo has the shuttle logs you came for. Keep it safe.
Enough of the old man whispering in your ear. It's just us. Tell me what it's like to kill a god. To feel the life force of an all-powerful being drained by your own hand. You've done it so many times. Does it lose its luster after a while? Or does it transmute, shift from one all-powerful being to another?
Okay, so I have no idea where I'm supposed to... There it is. Okay, so each one is about 10% charged. The big issue here is mostly going to be letting these guys funnel their dumbasses to me. And final super heavies. Like, I just need to get one more. One more level for this baby, and she'll be fully online. Or not fully. Partially. Okay, fine. Since y'all want me to get up there and blast you dumbass so bad, then we're gonna swap back to my strand ability because it is going to give me more mileage here. Oh shit. Okay. So I need to deliver crates. Ah, fuck, they're actual crates. This is gonna be rough. There's one. Okay, I am not dealing with that guy. He can go fuck himself. Ah, fuck. He didn't even kill me. The fucking ledge did. Didn't have a full view of the fucking... that part of the fucking battlefield. Oh, there's the other crates. Okay, so I had to blow that guy to fucking high heaven. Each of those can only carry 5, so... Smart call here is going to be to... Okay, I do not know what you mean, break it out of impound. Oh. That's what you mean. Or not. Oh no, that's because there's another one. Oh, no. No. That's what it means by break it out of impound. It'll spawn another of that guy. Lordy.
Bale is practicing sword logic in service to one of the outer orbits. This complicates our mission to bind Renegade. I need to speak to Ikora and the emissary. Good work here, Guardian. Our situation is dire, but this information gets us closer to stopping Bale.
Oh yeah, each point on the map has its own fixed little exfiltration point. And I need to kill whoever's got the cargo. Or find the cargo first. Okay. So there's my drop off. Where the fuck's the cargo? I do not see anything that looks remotely like cargo here, game. Wait, there it is. Yeah. I totally missed the indicators for it. Luckily, the Hawk does not start counting down until someone hops on top of it. Or hops on board. Giving them fire strikes. So lucky I don't have any kind of throwing melee ability anymore. Or at least not on this build. About to blow your fucking mind. Wanna see a knife trick? You know, I realized I could have made that easier on myself by using the strafing runs. That's on me for being a dumbass.
Only justice for the Guardians, and ghosts you have slain.
Wait, the fuck is new and exotic? Oh, right. So that's Edge of Fate. And that's Renegade. Right, I got the Hunter one. Fortune's Favor. I want the Warlock one. Because that'll give me a lot of shenanigans. Let's see, I need to get some more rocket kills and some more heavy, which, funnily enough, oh, I do need to get some strand kills. Back to the outpost. Okay. Okay. Oh, lordy. It takes all kinds, right? And if you don't understand why I'm laughing at a username like that, oh, okay. Okay, I've had... The fuck are you trying to drag my attention to up there for, game? I don't understand this game's waypointing sometimes. I wonder if it's just doing that because it treats this as some weird bastard love child of a social zone and a lobby of some kind. So you always see indicators for quests you're not doing.
I just gave the worst advice of my life. Told Drifter to do what he does best. Con Vale, the Nine, and the Imperium. I hope the city doesn't end up paying for it. The Drifter just sent us intel on a hidden Imperium base on Europa, made to look decommissioned. It's directly connected to their supply line.
Hey, I'm here. Have to get back under cover soon, but I'm staying, so I can figure out what Six is doing with Bale, and how to undermine Nightfall when you get here.
You look ready for some action. Good. That makes one of us. The plan is to hit and fade, assault the firebase, and steal a shuttle in the chaos. Drifter insists we'll need it. Assuming I haven't doomed us by advising Drifter to destroy the Imperium by being himself. Unleashing a Drifter racket on terrorists with a light-eating superweapon. Good hunting, Guardian.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, Lawless Frontier. Out in the cold.
We must destroy that weapon before Bale can fire on the city. The first step is stealing an Imperium shuttle here on Europa. According to Drifter, the shuttle is refueling at base right now. It's the perfect time to strike.
I can only hope that we are not playing right into the prophecy.
Prophecy? What prophecy?
Oh, sounds like I'm just in time. Velask, Miss Ido. Thank you for the pronunciation tips. Guardian, Europa is within Five's gravity well, and they really do not want to be constrained. Look after yourself out there.
Don't forget your parka.
I mean, I'm gonna stick with the Renegade abilities I've been sticking with.
base is well concealed. You'll need to deploy sensors in 3 spots to triangulate its location. They can't hide from us. There's anti-air weapons all around the base. You'll need to deal with them, or they'll shoot down the shuttle as soon as we take off.
They've been augmented with strand-based heavy armor. Your weapons won't do any damage.
I've seen that tech. Kaido's people were still working on a prototype. How... The underlying strand theory should still be the same. I will devise a countermeasure.
Honestly, when I did it as a little hunter, my plan for dealing with those, was to just use the special gimmick.
If you ever want to talk about what happened, I'm happy to listen. Sometimes it helps to share the burden.
It was to use their special gimmick, the special gimmick tools, and then just call an airstrike down on them. Because I've already completed Renegade with a hunter. Shit, fuck, shit, ow, shit, fuck, shit, ow. Okay. Step 1, shoot down those. Step 2, use some kind of cover so that I don't get blown sky high by that. Nope, nope. Wait, shotgun ain't doing shit to that. How can a Ronin pig got a chopper? I got a gun, but they got a lot of shooting at the guy with a motherfucking sawed off. Okay. So, the Thresher fled. Luckily over here there's not one of the, what you call them? The legally distinct wall creatures. Yep, that is still very much outside my range. Hellbent on telling the whole damn team how my dick tastes. Gotcha. I probably should be running my magnetic nade for this. I'd get more mileage. More boom. Okay. That's a nice, another hunk out of that. And I get over there, you little twat. Please God, let one of the containers, let one of the destructibles I fumble into have heavy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It's a little spicy up in here. The issue here is I just don't have anything really capable of dealing reliable damage at that range. Like, sure, I just killed it.
Controls are encrypted better than their communications. The splicer shank should make quick work of it.
It's sending back more Imperium data. Looks like Nightfall Station's got some serious shielding. That's a problem we'll have to solve.
And there's the heavy brick. Time to You know? Curiosity is my fatal flaw. And this looks like the exact kind of place a game dev would be just enough of a bastard to stuff something on top of.
When did they build all this? How? All their equipment, the research and raw materials. Where is it all coming from?
They must have been given extra time to develop. I mean, any of the 9 could do that. Dilate time within a pocket dimension, but it's rude? It's vulgar. Like using a sledgehammer to kill an ant, or playing 5 aces in poker. The Outers must be worried about what we learned on Kepler.
Understandable. Fear unites us all.
I'm picking up enemy chatter. They're moving to intercept you.
Yeah, I can see that. Now, because I'm a rational human being, despite subjecting myself many times to what civilized people consider a form of torture, I am not going to deal with that with my guns. I'm going to deal with it by dropping a fucking airstrike on it. Alright, so I have 3 airstrikes. I have 4 uses of my get out of jail drone.
That's the firebase, Captain. Do what you do best, Guardian.
He has a perfectly valid reason to use that. Why fight the boss when I can just nuke his ass from orbit? I was about to sledgehammer that ant.
Systems are locked, but the splicer shank will crack it in no time. Have it scramble the base's records while it's in there. We don't want the Imperium identifying which shuttle you took. While you do that, I'm going to call some of my people. That shuttle, I recognize the design.
I very nearly did just point blank that guy with the Wardcliff. Now, I feel like Wardcliff is funny, and sure, it's not great, but, you know, you look at its lore, and it is just a perfect fucking weapon. Give me a sec to send some stuff to a friend. And I will be golden. Ingenuity, desperation, a haphazard prototype of terrible power. Such were the factors at play in the Wardcliffe incident. Hametslog. The lead is good, but so are the Fallen tracking me. I swear on my ghost there's 100 camped outside. I'm cornered in the lab and they're using shanks to run me out of ammunition. War cultist, arm thyself. At least it's a weapons lab. This, rustic device was once an experimental axion emitter, which sprays weird particles to light up the basement of the universe. Right here, I've coupled the emitter to some catacaustic gluon coils, which will not, due to my scrupulous safety checking, create a strange lit that devours the Earth. I cook up some paint in there, the microverse decays, and the result comes out here. If it doesn't work, well, please name the crater after me. Now, I am trying to get this goddamn catalyst. I have had it for over a year, and it is slow progress, but that's to be expected. Catalysts take a while.
Looks like the Imperium's called in reinforcements. If you try to take off now, they'll swat you out of the sky. Eris, the countermeasures will be ready shortly.
Countermeasure is selling it short. They're beautiful, Guardian. You're gonna love them.
Now, the first group I deal with on ground. I wish it would tell me my charge status without having to flip the coin.
Cannon from Kepler. Putting Drifter's souvenirs to good use, I see.
Yes, I know how this fucking launcher works.
Resonant frequencies of Strand. Unleash your fury and cut down.
So I have to launch that out first. This is kind of why I don't trust the fucking thing, by the way. It does unreliable as shit damage. And since I'm in the darkness zone, that means if I respawn, if I'm in a position where I have to respawn, I have to do all this shit all over again.
You do impressive work, Miss Moore.
I have expertise in many areas when my words are heeded. For instance, when secrets should be kept, and when they should be shared.
Okay, there is a fire sprite down there. I need to get it.
When those secrets impact entire populations. I also know it's impolite to talk like this on an open line.
Okay.
I called up some of my sources. Listen to this. The shuttle was a Barrack prototype presented at a design conference in the last city. And our premier loom matches records of a Brachus loom. Kaido says he vanished with a squadron 3 years ago.
So, Loom took troops and prototype tech with him, and Six gave them more time, maybe decades, to build the Imperium.
God damn it, I missed. Or no, I didn't even charge it in the first place. Yeah, I'll fuck this. Double kill. Now, I know there's one more of them I have to get to. Oh. Well. Oh no, I didn't take out that one. I thought I did. Okay, so we're gonna have to fix that real quick. And we're gonna do it in the most reckless way possible. Shotgun ape, go, boom. Okay, heal. Heal. Now I know there's a couple more of these little shits around here. We're gonna shoot them. Okay. So there's the other two for this round. I took too long and now the game's like, okay, here's your targets, shoot them. The issue here is, yeah, this is not a shotgun ape! You shotgun ape! Shit! That's one. Chill out. It was at the right angle to kill all of my momentum. God damn it. Of course the auto-loader perk doesn't trigger when I actually need it to. Come on, give me a heavy. God damn it. Heavy. Bricka. Fuck it. Manual reload. You think I won't concentrate your ass? This is the part that I was talking about, where you've got a gimmick tool instead of those launchers. So this is the part of the stage where it's actually going to be much easier to, okay, so first off I have to use the, dodge, which unfortunately does have a cooldown. And this is exactly why I said it would be easier to, ow, fucking Christ. Okay. So there is 3 of those on the field right now. Unfortunately, the dodge doesn't go in the, direction you're holding the input. So I'm going to try to get them all grouped together. That's right, come on. Because the thing is, This is still very much within the combat area. Ring ring, bitch. Let's see. God damn it. Only one of them within range of that one. I have to hope that they're both in range of that one, and then double kill. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is take advantage of the fact that there is one of these. Oh, those are a full resupply. Okay, that's actually really good to keep in mind then. That's a heavy brick. Okay. 2 more on the field. Just gonna hope this pike actually lasts. I think this one's the last one. Yeah, it was.
The skies are clear. With all their anti-air defenses taken care of, you can fly the shuttle right out. I've got another bit of helpful news. I had my people look closer to home, and they finally got a lead. Bale's got half a dozen false identities in the city. He's been getting supplies from the Tex Mechanica foundry. I think it's time the Vanguard had a nice sit-down chat with him.
Now, I forget if I actually have to fight my way out to and guard the shuttle here, but we'll find out, won't we?
What is this prophecy you're all so scared of? If I deserve to be part of this crew, I deserve to know why this is all happening, so I can help you.
This information is classified at the highest levels to protect everyone.
I know it must be important, but every night I remember that horrible red light and the silence after. When I ask why this is happening, what's everyone so scared of? It's that same silence. I'm sick of it.
The 9 of Earth, 3, is dead. It gave us a prophecy. A death ensures extinction. To survive, you must bind the 9.
Erismorn, you are not the arbiter of what is and isn't safe. Just because you can handle this information doesn't mean everyone can.
This isn't just any information. This is your future. The Vanguard have no right to hide this.
Which, to be fair, is a point they make multiple times. Like, everyone knows that something went tits up because their own planet's trying to kill them. Like, Outriders style. Okay. I need a moment, then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just need to check on something and I'll be in action. God damn it. Okay, phone. Sorry, got my charger tangled up in my phone. Or my phone charger tangled up with my with my headphone cord. So now we go back to the cantina. Oh, should also check all this crap. Okay, more chronologues. And I think this is the step where it takes me to the I think this is the step where it takes me to the Fire and Ice exotic mission. It is almost tempting to dump the resources into that, because enhancement cores are so much easier to get than they used to be. Okay, so we're just gonna feed that to... Honestly, damn. I was going to say it's not worth it because I can just collections pull these for less. Like, I can collection pull these and get them at 200 power, and that would probably be better. That I can't collections pull, so I gotta level it. That I can, and that one doesn't even have a single fucking level in it. Potentia ex nihilo. Nihilo, something like that. We're gonna just pay here a little visit. Nope. Nothing new in there. Ah, no, this is not yet the part where we have to go do the Praxic Blade quest. We will eventually. Oh. Break reds. Even if it's only 50 of them. Chump change is better than nothing. Alright, the beast... Wait, what? I didn't realize that one was a hand cannon, not a sidearm class. I'm gonna be level with y'all. That's on my dumb ass. Might be a little more satisfying to use than the other blaster weapons have been then. stolen an imp call sign, using it to smuggle. So now we go out to Venus. We take the call sign. And then we continue with the violence.
What Bale said about being adrift, I felt that too. Guardian, the Nightfall attack, I felt it from Earth. It's like the fourth dimension reached out, grabbed the gas knob, and turned it off. The Inners were furious.
You were hearing guardians and ghosts get snuffed out across Tharsis.
I'm sorry. I hear you're off to steal some sort of access codes from Elixni smugglers. Any way I could help?
I need to know the Nightfall Station's weakness. Six really messed Bale up good. He'll crack if you push him.
If we actually look at the quest, we're just over 2/3 of the way through. And when we get closer to the end, I'll actually equip the Praxic Blade because you're meant to use it for that last stretch.
Hey, Dredgen,
and that's just going to be
I
fun.
hooked an emissary on the line. All three of us Nine touched, but they've got a special hold on Lodi. He's one of us.
Hello. You can call me Lodi if you want. Look, you have no reason to trust me, but I had to reach out. I've been in your shoes, and so is Dredge and Hope. What the Nine put us through can be frightening, isolating.
I am kind of wondering why the hell oh, that's why. Even though it technically spawned in, it's not actually interactable. I wonder if it has to do with the little group around it. Oh well. Okay, so the goal here is pretty standard. Seek and destroy. And don't get your ass destroyed while you're at it. Okay, yeah. So, onward and upward.
I don't have anything to say to a servant of the inner orbits.
How about an emissary for all of them? I appreciate this. Of all the Nine, he's the most curious.
I feel the same. I feel
like you've lost part of yourself.
That's all for so many. How are you still alive?
You know, sometimes I'm not sure I am alive anymore. I don't always feel human.
Okay, so I've got to grab that intel. And every 3 I can deposit. Now the thing here is, this is actually just like as fish in a barrel as it gets. And I can do a lot with performing word click kills here. In fact, I'm probably going to do just that because there's so many goddamn enemies. Like, look at that fucking cluster down there. I just walked over one of the ammo bricks, so the autoloader perk triggered. When you have horde mode activities like this, it's honestly one of the best times to farm catalyst kills. Because each of these guys is going to count for my progress. And that's good for me. And I see a brick down there. Case in point. Now, I'm gonna duck in here for a moment, because this is a relatively safe spot, and we're gonna apply that catalyst. That just, made it more likely to actually fucking hit. What I will not give for power weapon speed, my weapon right now, though. You know what? I'm actually going to use this chance to, farm for Buried Bloodlines Cat, since I'm already here. Because I can just keep killing as long as I fucking want. And as long as I can just keep picking up some ammo bricks. So y'all are about to see some very boring gameplay where I'm just kind of slinking away and hoping bricks drop. And whipping and hoping bricks drop. Okay. Bricks are gonna drop soon. Like, the game isn't gonna auto-prog any of that. That just fucking wastes all of them. You see? They're just going to keep coming. So I'm gonna keep firing. They kept coming, so I kept firing. And I won't lie, I was magnificent. Oh. I was about to say, looks like they finally started running out of spawn. Come here! They have too low of a health pool to actually survive when I'm... to actually survive that, so... Okay, so one of these flying shits dropped me a brick. I'm doing all of this with less than half a clip. Three-fourths of a clip. Okay, so I am gonna just check my cat prog. Yeah, see, that's at 84%. It was at 60 earlier. Like I said, this is going to be very unengaging. Because I'm trying to farm up my cat. And a spec weapon like that is honestly one of the more annoying things to farm up cats on. Specifically because of how low its ammo reserve actually is. 50 ammo, it has about 4 backup clips, okay? Okay, so my reserve is still being treated as low for now by the perk. We're gonna see if it's gonna continue to keep being treated as low. Yes, it is. Okay. So I do not know what the threshold it stops considering my reserve of spec ammo to be low is. So we'll find out soon. Probably about here. That's a little over half, yeah. And if we actually check its cat progress now, it is at 88%. I do kind of wish multi-kills racked up cat progs faster. I see a brick over there. But I understand that that'd probably just be too much for the Bungo Spaghetti code. Okay, my next kill is gonna drop a brick. Man, these poor shanks are just being... Why, this is one of those, why do I exist? You exist to farm catalyst. Oh my god. Okay, we are at... Nope. Okay, nope. Okay, so I'm gonna just take a moment to get in the little hidey hole here. Because here is where their stormtrooper ass accuracy won't get to me. Patterns and cat. Energy. We are just going to track, not third, not lodestar, buried. 92%. Click, click. And the reason why I tracked it is just so I can go right here. So I don't have to pull the damn menu up every time. Give me that. Let's see, 94. My next kill is going to drop a brick. Or not. There we go. Okay, I will admit, this thing is a lot more satisfying to use than the other ones are. The trash is just there to put pressure and give you resources. But I'm not going to complain about that. I almost have my catalyst ready. Luckily, all weapons progress your ammo. Also, the only reason this is working is because I'm in solo and not because I'm with... And because I'm not in, the actual mode, the way the mode is going to play once I prog story further. Double kill. The thing is, this thing fires 2 bolts at once. You just can't really see them because it's more of a hit scan weapon. Just a few more and then we'll quit with this disengaging as fuck gameplay. Okay. So 1 second while I back off into the hidey hole to change my gear again. I really need... Okay, wait, duh. I can feed that compact defender to something. You guys want to see something fun? This might actually be a good exotic for doing this stuff, too. Right, it has D-tab taped onto it. Ah, sweet. Oh, so they can drop the spec bricks. Shit, I need to get to the... I think this is where the last... In most content, this is where I'd actually hunker down with this thing's special ability. Okay, draw out the intel officers again. Night night.
I've lost too much of myself. So many pieces. My liver, the flesh of my face, what I've lost, he replaces with metal.
What element?
How do I focus on that through the pain? Right now, I'm on Venus 2 weeks ago and here, now, at the station.
I lose myself across time. The station makes sense, but what's on Venus?
The important places get stuck. I keep coming back. Here. They're connected.
Alright. Come on, bitches. Who wants to join me in the dome? That is why I love it so much. You're in my castle now. And the thing is, that extra overshield cannon will save your ass in pain. Ah, so, like I thought. Shank. Shank. Chill out. Okay, I'm getting a little too greedy here. Well, come on. Step right up. Don't be a bitch. Okay, so it also blocks off incoming healing from that. Good to know. Right, I got a really fun weapon for being a crayon-eater, but first I need to get to a point where I am not under attack by 50 million fallen. Buddy, you're not winning the punch-out. I am a Titan. My job is literally to get in everything's face and show it why it's a bad idea to get in mine. You know, since that's solar damage, I wonder if a Sunspot Titan... Food for thought. Distinguish these gnats. Am I even carrying? No. Okay. First step, go into the vault. Second step, there it is. Now we're gonna... Shit. I forgot that it stays in vault mode there. Okay, so where's my Jurassic Green? It is going to be an elemental. It is going to be enhanced. And it is going to use primary ammo. Unfortunately, I can't tell where it is because of the fact... Oh, right, I need to chuck a deep sight in that. Okay, I scrolled too far. I don't think it'd quantify for the new gear. Oh, fuck off. Okay. So because I just accidentally stowed the gun I was using, I need to find it. And if this bitch die, this bitch die. Okay, it's gonna be elemental, it's gonna be enhanced, it's gonna be primary ammo. And it is going to deal solar. So I just need to look for the highest power solar weapon here that also uses primary ammo. Issue. The size of my vault does not lend well to that. Yeah, no. Okay, so filter it by legendary. Filter it by gear. No. So that's the one we're gonna have to go with. Legendary. Sort by... Yeah. Power. There we go. And if we do that, we just have to scroll down to the last page because everything got set to power 10. There it is. I died because I got caught up in shit. But... Oof. Okay. So that was obnoxious, but because it's story, I don't think you actually have revive tokens unless you're doing it on legendary. So I'm going to pick up those spec bricks before I advance. Pretty much this whole section is to get you used to the Lawless Frontier and the gimmicks of it. If one of these contains a spec brick, that'd be amazing right now. If not, oh well, I can make do.
The important places do get stuck, don't they? I find that useful to ground myself if I'm adrift too long. What's it like in the other now, 2 weeks ago?
It isn't important to me. I keep getting me mixed up with sex. Everything's blurred. They took me to Venus to flip a switch, to turn on a shield generator. Is channeling the night painful for you?
Oh, cool. So he has the ether charge effect of a servitor. Guess he's a pussy. You heard me. Come on now, don't be a bitch. And I understand that's hard because you guys are elixir. That don't be a bitch is unfortunately antithetical to your very fucking existence. This weapon would be a lot better if I were playing a Stasis Titan. but I'm not playing Stasis brand crayon eating. I'm playing the Skittles, the whatever Shine Bright. And here's the part where I have to get into the dome and kill anything in it. If it's in a dome, it dies. Plate capture. Get off my head. Incoming. Cowabunga! Fuckers. As is wont of crayon-eaters, I play hyper-aggressively. It's going to be unfortunate when I have to use, like, 3 of those exotic focus tickets on just crayon-eater exotics, but the same could be said of any of my classes. At least 3. Because I have to replace Hellfire, I have to replace Quirius, and I have to replace Mask. I've got a lot of shit to replace. Holy fuck. Okay, that was the final objective, the final official objective, so now it's...
Depends on who it is.
Cover my ass on the
tap
evac.
into all the juicy secrets of Soul. With 9, I feel powerful, prized, but I don't feel pain.
I don't understand.
I'm not hurt when the 9 possess me because I'm the emissary. I'm still whole. Bale, you aren't an emissary. You weren't made to be a vessel.
No! 6 chose me. I'm the weapon. What do you mean you don't? That's impossible. What do you mean you're fine?
I haven't lost what you've lost. There wasn't supposed to be a second weapon. 6 is using you, Bale. I'm sorry.
You can be sorry. I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean you're fine?
Now I have to wait for the mini-bosses to spawn. And get... Titan! Do Titan things! Like Punch! Slam into enemy face! Okay, that one is no longer vulnerable, which means it's this guy's turn. Aw, you must feel so lucky, you little bitch. Where do you think you're going? Away from me, right? Right. The corpses are in full bloom today. I just love that they all have that instinct to just hunker down and squat when you throw a grenade in their general direction. Like, if it isn't a boss, this is what I meant when I said this thing would be hard on a Stasis Titan. Because the ability to generate this many, stasis crystals would be absolutely bonkers. This many stasis crystals without ulting. I feel like that is a very important distinction to make here. Here comes the parting gift! All of you can suck my nuts! Bye-bye. Had to blow up at least one more on the way out. It's no fun if you don't shoot something.
Kid's a monster, but he's still human. He'll turn to you for support now, Drifter. Ask open-ended questions, target his connection with Six, and he'll remain distracted.
That was a masterclass. Never do that crap to me, kid. Hero, get those clearance codes you nabbed back here.
Wouldn't dream of it. Oh, and whatever powers the shield for the station is on Venus. I'll tell too.
Okay. That is that. I will be right back again. And I'm going to take a quick pit stop at the tower to get replacement exotic armor to test some stuff. Okay, I'm back. So, we're just going to pay Ada a quick little visit to get some replacement exotics. Lord, spare me. So, I use the most variety with Titan. That's kind of the issue. Because I have Icefall here. Which is... Oh god, so I've got to replace Icefall. I don't actually use Satan very often. I don't use no backup plan, except as a joke. I've got to replace Skullfort. I've got to replace Mask. I've got to replace Hallowfire and Quiris. And I've got to replace Phoenix Cradle. So that's 5 different exotics I've got to replace. Icefall wants you to use your class a lot, so you want something that has class health rolls. Hallowfire, you want super. Quiris, you want super. And that's exactly what I was talking about when I said it'd kick you out. Luckily, it gives me back 2 of those Ascendant shards I use in any of them. Okay, that's a refurbished A499 with Outlaw, Mulligan, Box, and Snapshot. Good, but I'm going to use it to feed up my Thunderlord so it's actually reliable. Also, haha, funny 420 number. So... Ada here. Oh, right, has quests. They're for Outbreak Perfected to do on my account. So... Specialist is class and weapons. That's Grenadier. That's super melee. Melee and health. So we want Paragon for Quiris and Hallowfire. So first I need... Okay, right. Hallowfire. Then I need to find... There it is. Then I need... Let's see. Grenadier would actually be the best for, where is it? First I need to find it. That would actually go really hard on the, right, Phoenix Cradle. That's what I was thinking of for, Grenade. Then...
Au revoir.
Wait.
Hello.
Okay. So... Let's see. That covers Hallowfire, Quiris, Phoenix. I need to get Skullfort, Mask, and Icefall. And for Skullfort, I'm going to want Brawler. For Mask, I'm going to want Bulwark. And then the last one which would be Icefall, I want Specialist. And there we go. So, shit. I'm gonna need to get a Potent words hard moment. Oh, well, there it is. A Potent mark right there. Paragon, good. Much lower in power, but that's fine, We're gonna break that down. We're gonna give this thing some actual color. I refuse not to represent my faction, god damn it. Now, what looks best? I like diamonds best. So, and that's a Potent plate. Okay, nice. Much lower power than the one I'm currently using, though. Okay, so of these, the one I'm going to probably play with the most is going to be... Right. I'm going to test out Hallowfire. So first off, let's just masterwork this. Slap on a grenade mod. We're mostly using super for the recharge effect here. And shit, one sec. Right, because it's a chest piece, we're not really gonna touch its mods. Like, we'll add some damage resistance, sure. Oh, hadn't realized that ammo generation mods exist now. But anyways, then we're gonna... I forget what I usually roll with this. Like, that's gonna shine a lot in comparison to the rest of my armor. So diamonds is probably the best here. Then... Now, what the fuck was I doing as a Sunbreaker? Soul Invictus, Roaring Flames. Okay, those track. Yeah, my game plan here is to just kind of set the world on fucking fire. Okay. Quests. Yeah. Rewards fast. Okay, and I'll get... I'm not keen on that, but that's better than what I've currently got, so... I'm gonna have to do the clown suit. At least this game has layered armor, man. And then back to the Cantina. At least I think. Yep. Hey, look, that guy decided to name himself after one of the most traumatic things in Dark Souls, the Anor Londo Archer. Okay, I've never played the game Anor Londo's from. I'm not... I liked Souls games. I used to be at least half decent at, Demon Souls? The old PS3 edition, but, some injuries happened and my reflexes got too dull for the proper games.
I am a sword of the Praxic Order. I was trained to believe we only needed light. That to touch darkness was to fall to evil. I was wrong. You wield the darkness as easily as the light, in a form sanctioned by the heart of the Traveler itself. It hasn't corrupted you. I've been watching. You're a living counter to Order dogma. They
I hope
are stuck
you guys
in the old
didn't
ways.
hear that.
Too busy chasing old threats to spot the new. Who knows how many more Bales are out there, getting ready to threaten the city. The Praxic Order needs a new path. Maybe we can find it together. It's a mentor's job to guide each Praxic trainee as they forge a weapon of their light. A blade burning with the Praxic fire. I'll stand mentor to you, if you're willing. Forge a new blade for yourself. A weapon equally of light and dark. Let's find out what the Praxics need to become. Will you walk the untrodden path with me, Guardian?
Okay. And this is where we have to do the exotic mission. I was kind of hoping it would words hard. I kind of wish it words work with me. Okay, we're gonna drop that as well. Like I said, that would be much better if I were using a solar build or stasis. So we're gonna actually equip the Praxic Blade. I wish, but I do not have a dungeon party, so meh. Also an I wish, but especially because I used to throw a lot. Okay. Right. Open the finder. Oh shit. This. Okay. So in that case, it would be, I think, summon and launch. Or it'll just auto-launch us. Oh god damn it, game. Okay. Don't. This is one of those moments that's always going to annoy me. Or one of those things that's always going to slightly frustrate me about the damn game, not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna create a fire team finder listing and again, I guess, and hope it works.
The Praxic Order maintains vaults throughout the system to purify or lock away dangerous artifacts of darkness. Only Praxics who've earned a Cormorant seal are allowed entry. An undecorated rookie waltzing in? They'd say you're one of a kind. But it looks like an intruder's preceded us. We're here to claim your blade, and we've walked into a crime scene.
I thought I understood your methods, Anur.
I'm trying to remember how to...
Praxic tradition.
Tradition should change for the right reasons.
Fire team finder. There we are.
Time for your first test, Guardian.
Where is it? World. Exotic. Fire and Ice. Standard. Firm. Create. Okay. Now it should allow me to summon them straight to me. Guess I'm gonna be sitting here a while. That's some bullshit. I get some help basically off the rip. And then I just don't get any after that because it's gimmicky as shit and doesn't like letting people join before you're in the activity. Come on, bring it.
you.
Okay. Oop.
Right. I'm not playing a... Okay. Fire Team Finder. Summon. Swear to frickin' Christ if it boots me through another oh my fucking god, game. Okay. Okay. There we are. There we are. Goddamn. That's certainly a ship. Okay, so it's gonna stutter here real quick.
The Praxic Order maintains vaults throughout the system to purify or lock away dangerous artifacts of darkness. Only Praxics who've earned a Cormorant seal are allowed entry. An undecorated rookie waltzing in? They'd say you're one of a kind. But it looks like an intruder's preceded us.
Oh, right.
We're here to claim
So
your
this.
blade, and we've walked into a crime scene. I thought I understood your methods, Anur. You are uprooting Praxic tradition. Tradition should change for the right reasons. Time for your first test, Guardian.
I'm not running the more people-friendly version of this build. Because the more people-friendly version would be to run Phoenix Cradle. Like if I swap my heart out and equipped... Okay, first off I need to make sure this is... We're already... Recuperation... We'd want a melee or grenade mod. Okay, I'm just gonna max this real quick and swap my gear. Actually. Because Hellfire provides me
end of the security log. Everything after this is glitched out.
Ow.
Bale met 6 here. The Order's habits of secrecy enabled this. A belief in our own judgment. There'd be no Tharsis Ghost massacre without this vault.
We would be on Earth helping the Vanguard without this vault, Mahal.
Morn. You're right. We can still arm the Guardian with a Praxic blade, forged in Bale's shadow. A weapon for a weapon.
Guardian down.
It's rude to laugh considering the guy's helping me. That jump puzzle is a little tricky.
Which? I know no one in the system cares what happens to me. Least of all you.
Unfortunately, I'm not carrying a heavy-ass sniper in my...
I spoke with your emissary and I need to know. Tell me if I'm not meant to be a weapon.
Wait, yeah, I don't have an
The
A99.
Guardian can confirm it. Our records state from the Council witnessed on Kepler that they voted for the weapon. And it's the Guardian. I hope 6 hasn't killed your ghost already. Because 6 used you. And he doesn't plan on leaving until you're dead.
You're wrong. This is temporary. We made a deal. 6 will honor it. He has to.
You wretched soul, realizing you're not in control. The 9 abide nothing but their own rules.
Oh shit. Okay, so I have to wait right for when it passes. I did that to myself. I totally fucked that up. I misjudged the timing on the bounce wall. Right. You're given just enough time that if you move as soon as that slides back into place. You'll get through. And I keep forgetting that. You can kind of tell from the grooves where the push walls are. Unfortunately, I am not as well adjusted at the platforming of this game as some people are. Some of it does have to do with the jump physics of my preferred classes, as Titans and Warlocks suffer from some really jank physics here. Now then, have to wait for that one to pop out. Run up here. Turn right.
6 is fire inside me, filling my lungs with smoke. White hot pressure behind my eyes.
Back.
Burning and burning and pressing down until there's nothing left under my skin but charcoal. But I don't die. I'm a hollowed out vessel for something else. Forever. Is that all I am to 6? Why do you get to walk away from this weapon? Why you and not me?
Yeah, so luckily this isn't a darkness zone, because you kind of have to have someone take that whole set of jumps and eat shit right there. No, that is not it. Right. Down, down, down. is the part where you start fucking running. Let's see. Now I know I made a wrong turn somewhere. Fuck. I made a wrong turn during that section, and so, of course I fell. Like, this part here is just kind of keep running forward. And it is kind of a bunch of fucking guesswork because you don't know when it's going to be the right one. Like, the correct route does change from session to session. I think. There we go. There we go. Wait, is my teammate still all the way up there? No. No, they got to here. They got to this level. Because, yeah, that wall bit can be kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. I'm not looking forward to doing this a third time with my warlock. Shit. And I just... Okay, let's see. So I'm here. My goal is across and over there. I forget how to get across and over there. Ah. Shit. This is gonna hurt. Okay, I fell in the snowbank, so it didn't. But, now, I vaguely remember what I'm supposed to do there. I have to jump up from here to here. Then I can walk along this little central bit here. Take a short little fall. Jump. 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 The classic bungee jumping puzzle. The part that always frustrates players. Okay. I do not understand that particular line of text, but now it's just a platforming run like hell. Let's see which is stronger, my cure or your damage. I think that one is actually out of range for my weapon. So I'm just going to take this opportunity and let my shields regen. Okay. So, now, jump across. Don't get blasted off. Bungie, that fixture needs to fucking go. I don't know who told you that was intelligent to just add to every one of these missions, but that person needs to be fucking fired. Okay, I do not know why my teammate isn't advancing or isn't visibly advancing. A space like this is a little wonky in terms of its physics, so you don't always know where you are in comparison to your teammates. Now then, if I recall correctly, I have to get across all of this. Hopefully this is a pull. Okay, this is a checkpoint, so I think if I advance a little further, it'll pull my teammate. Let's hope.
Guardian down.
Okay, I cleared the area before.
I know you look down on me, Praxis. I can feel it. Your superiority complex tastes like corroded lead. It's burned into my tongue.
You were not meant for this role. It is why you are suffering.
I will not be pitied. I chose 6. I let him make me stronger, and it will be worth it. It has to be worth it.
Okay, let's hope that... Okay. Let's see, I think I need to hurl opposite energy. I can't remember exactly the mechanics here, but I think what I'm supposed to do is chuck 2 opposite energy in each of these. No. I have to throw 2 in that one, 2 paired in the white ones. Okay, well my teammate just killed one of the taken ones. Hopefully they can see that that one is the one that's out of balance. Okay. It just generated 2 paired, or 4 paired. So that means... I think it was the paired in the white ones and the opposite in the opposite in the red, or in the dark ones. And I think you had to go 2 for 2 on them. Okay, so I think we had to get like 3 in each of these, but I cannot say for certain. Luckily that melee works at all ranges. Ow. Dick. Okay, since that guy's pretty heavily focused on just doing the fucking mechanics. Okay, so I just got a stack of Baron. I now need to wait for another Baron to spawn and kill his ass. This is why missions like this are really bad if you have both people trying to do the mechanics, but... Okay, this one is mine. Because the goal here is to get these in the Blights of Light. Like, that is a good sign. That is a very good sign. We need to get... There we go.
I am not a victim. I know the price. I am recognized by a giant. My sacrifices made me strong. So, why am I in agony? I thought the pain had a purpose.
Right.
But it's just a consequence.
Now, I forget where the actual portal opens.
I have my answer. This is all there is.
Oh, yeah, the portal opens back in the way we came. And you know what? You'll see the area through the mirror, as it were. Like, you will see all of that debris and shit when it flips and we go back around the portal to the other side. It's gonna go through a little mini cutscene here of the plane flipping. Paracausality at its finest. So, let's get cooking. I swapped my Hallowfire for Phoenix because, frankly, in this situation, you want a Cradle more than a Hallowfire. You want the Cradle more than the Hearth right now. Especially because I get to do this. We have already engaged with his first eye phase. Not getting me like that today, bitch. Fucking Scions. Quit riding my dick. Okay, and once again we have the mechanics. Like, you see the lights up there. They will be relevant later. Now, where's the fucking disciple? God damn it. The punk pussy bitch calls for aid! Okay, so they increased the radius you can actually catch that at. Okay. Our targets are once again the Centurions, if I recall correctly. Yeah, they are. The thing is, only one person can actually have the cleaved effect. So if he doesn't try to kill this one, then we will not cause it to create. Energy. Okay, we're just gonna hide behind my barricade for a moment. Let myself heal. Now then, the octant is going to be on top of... There it is. We'll transpose the cleave. He's mostly shooting the bricks there. But because I have the barricade in his line of fire, he's going to prioritize targeting it for as long as I'm behind it. We do have the objective to clear the area, so popping my super like that was not a waste. Now it wants me to claim a Praxic blade.
From our inmost light, the reflections of who we are. Know this, Guardian. You and your blade are a force for good, balanced between light and darkness. And only our second Titan.
And only our second Titan. Oh, that's funny, though. Okay, place that back on. Padawan. I am kind of curious though. How many who's the second Titan? Like, this part is only available in your first run of the mission. Come on, enjoy the Soul Invictus. We came to cook.
Superb blade work, Guardian. You've taken your first steps towards Praxic dogma. For whatever the hell that's worth. It seems the Order that we created Bale in the first place.
Your methods aren't Bale. Help us finish him.
Of course I will. I just didn't think
that your zealous Order could make a mistake. That hoarding what you claim to denounce would cost humanity?
We were doing what we thought we had to protect the city.
So were all of us, utilizing the darkness against the enemies of humanity, while you excoriated us for it.
I need to meditate on this. Guardian, there is no dredge your blade can't cut. It's a reflection of you. Today, I'm not proud of myself or my Order. Perhaps you can help us change.
Yes, I'm goofing around with that. I just find that emote to be fucking hilarious. Now we go to the cantina to have a little chit-chat with Aonor. Okay, so we're gonna just pay the post a quick visit. Okay, let's see. That is a fast talker. So I already know I'm gonna probably wind up using it for materials. I am actually going to feed that Praxic blade because I've used it for, or not because I've used it, but because I don't have use of it, but just deconning it is a waste of resources. If I need a better one, I'll get a better one when I run the quest again on my Warlock. And I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be funny as hell using that with Song of Flame. The Praxic Blade is considered anyways. Words, and where was I? Right. The Praxic Blade is kinetic damage. So that gives it a leg up. Right, this is the one that gives you the drop pod. So now we go out into the Lawless Frontier again. To beat some fucking cheeks.
My time as a god was a satisfactory one. Tell me
Is this the secure mission channel? I'm still figuring out the Vanguard systems, I guess. Mr. Drifter wanted us to talk?
He has a way of facilitating connection through mischief. Emissary? Speak, then.
Speak? Well, that's a... How do you do?
Okay. Back to the violence of the frontiers. And yeah, this is the part where you're meant to actually be using the blade. And it's just fun going through this entire last story section with it. But since I'm solo now and not in a team, I can get away with using Hallowfire. Also, Lord, that super.
Just reading the brief here, we're stealing uniforms for the Mafia on Mars?
The Guardian is commandeering a shipment of Imperium uniforms and personnel codes.
May I ask why?
To embed Totality Division spies with Bale's ranks. To turn the tide at the opportune moment.
Espionage?
Oh,
now we're speaking my language.
Okay. Where the fuck is my dunk deposit. Ah, on the exact opposite end of the area from all the enemies I'm fighting. Skip those. Alright, so we're just gonna do that. Wait for the explosion. Luckily we have that, so now is an amazing time to test. Does this count for my sunspots? It's so beautiful. So the answer to, did it count? For making my sunspots was a resounding yes. Okay, so the thing here is I really need that to actually land. Okay, I'm taking damage from another one. Oh, no I'm not. Okay, so we're gonna grab the ball. Okay, here's my basketball. Time to dunk! Gotta get the DPS up to be a destroyer, so Mr. Much, I got some next milk for you. My sword missed by a continental mile. Okay, firepower's on CD for a little while longer. We're gonna do it one by one instead of trying to kill all of them and then struggling to figure out which way's up, which way's down, and which way's the way to the carnage. Alright. So that one is on the exact opposite end of the battlefield from where I want to be. Time to blast this whole fucking section sky high. There's a good reason why I fell back. If you're less acquainted with Destiny, it's because when those guys die, they blow up. Provided you didn't disintegrate them. Not a lot of weapons have proper disintegration potential, though. Mostly fusion rifles, their big brother, the linear fusion, and the words fail me right now. Honestly, fusions and linears are the most common examples of weapons that have some kind of disintegration. Enough elemental damage to anything and it just kind of doesn't exist.
I recognize when someone knows more than I do. Your knowledge has changed the world, Miss Morn. This Dredge and Bale that Mr. Drifter is after, what do you think Six wants with him?
As a Dredgen,
Bale adheres to sword logic as a method of violence and paracausal growth. Every death inflicted under sword logic ties that death to a benefactor, and that enables greater subsequent death.
We already know Bale is tithing to Six. And Six wants to use it to escape.
Escape what?
I am a fucking hurricane of fire right now, and I love it. Like, this is why I love this goofy-ass fucking build. Because when I go to the kitchen, ain't nothing being left uncooked. Come on, clankers. Welcome to the Crispy Clanker. Ha! Oh wait, that was the last wave. Oh no, wait, this is the last. It's easy to follow when you're hammered. Oh, you fucking idiot. I hope it stayed in range. Yes, it did. Good riddance. I fucking hate wyverns. There are not enough words in the English language to describe how thoroughly I fucking hate fighting wyverns. Okay, and this is going to be a place of the bombs.
Escape reality. They are beings beyond our perception of matter. Being bound to our reality and dependent on sapient life is like prison. The Outers need a massive singularity to escape through. The one on Kepler was puny.
It will take an immense amount of tides for the strength necessary to create such a gateway to the ascendant plane.
Extinction's worth it.
See, this is one of the big problems with the game design. How do we make things more of a pain in someone's fucking ass? Simple. We throw 5 billion suiciders at you. Like, seriously, gaming companies as a general just need to stop fucking developing, stop fucking cooking up and adding suicide units to the roster. Games are supposed to be fun, enjoyable, not making you wish that someone else had a broken fucking hand. Among many other things. Whenever I see a shit ton of suicide units, I just think the company was so out of ideas that they had to look at the most artificial way to inflate the difficulty that they could think of. And suicide units are definitely fitting. Because they don't add challenge, they add T. And then you have units like these fucking wyverns, whose sole point for existing is just kind of pissing in your Cheerios. Please tell me that. Nope, it is not fucking dead. Not in the remote fucking slightest. Okay, so let's make it dead. In every fashion. If I just stay right here.
I suppose I do have to go through you for all questions about the Nine, don't I?
We can one for one. I have about 40 questions just on worms. To be honest, when Zavala assigned us to collaborate, I was hesitant. You are very intimidating, Miss Morn.
Yes. And you are not. Which is how I knew I had to be careful. My godhood is behind me, and yours ahead.
Your ride's on the way, Guardian. Hang tight. Does Mr. Drifter do this often? Setting up an accidental call to get his friends talking?
Yes.
Has it ever worked before?
Yes. Often.
So this is actually one of the objectives most likely to accidentally kill you. Or where you're most likely to accidentally blast yourself sky high. Kind of wish this bomb weren't in this fucking god-awful get-to place, but oh well. Oof. You know, the fact that that dealt more to me than basically everything I've set on fire, blown up, and taken just straight to the other side of the planet, the other side of the afterlife, the wrong side of the grass, as it were. Okay, I need to get out, because that will kill me. Oh, it got hit by the final wave. Here's one for the road, fuckers! That always makes me warm and fuzzy on the inside.
Underestimated you, Lodi. Let us continue our work unraveling the Nine's plans. It has been frustrating recently to confront them alone. I have learned that I am at my best when alongside
Is that
others.
Desperado? Yes, it is.
I like that. And hey, knowledge is a trait. You teach me about your expertise, I'll teach you mine.
You are strange, emissary. I could do with the novelty of it.
That is going to be fun. That is going to be really fun, actually. Because when combined with this, okay, we do want the health here. And then we're going to pick Ashes, Harmonic, Kinetic, because that's just how I kind of always roll. Thanatonauts, Peril. And I think it was, yeah, it was New Monarchy Secession that I liked best on it. And if it wasn't Secession, then it was Diamonds. Yeah, that just does not work with my palette at all. So we're nearing the final stretch of the campaign. I am definitely going... Okay, firepower. I could have sworn there was one where... Right, there it is. I do not know what else to slot in here, so... Oh wait. Not enough energy for a grenade kickstart, so never mind. We'll have to drop one of these. Fuck. Oh well. No, not melee. Grenade. Meh. We'll stick with bolstering. We'll just put on, induction as well. Trace of the Throne, Lordly Homage, Endless Loop. There's really no way to make this look good on its own in my colors. Endless Loop works. Trace of the Throne works. Lordly Homage works. So we'll go with Endless Loop because I like that the best. And let's see. Common payout. Common payout. Oh, shotgun, strand, finisher, spec ammo. Okay. So, in that case, we're gonna just grab prismatic. We're gonna have to slot in a shotgun somewhere, and I don't have any of the exotic heavies. And oof, it's gonna take me a while to get up the resources to bring everything back to cap. This one, we want hands-on. harmonic, kinetic, and then either health or melee. Final blows with... yeah. I don't have it on this account, and that makes me sad. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, I have to look for... Mindful. I don't have this on this account. I had it on the old Xbox version of the game, but I couldn't merge the account when I moved over to PC for a while. So, alas and oh well. Okay, so since we're going to use an exotic in my heavy slot, we're going to go ahead and grab the Thunderlord. And I just pop the Seasons Pass. Let's see. I've been at it for about 3.5 hours, so I'm gonna take a break. I might be back on later, but thanks anyone who came by. This will be up on YouTube later. Have a good day.